back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls.
No, so now that we unboxed the mic, we should put it on its place on the mic stand thing, which we're doing for this session with Raphael Kano from Campaign Like Clockwork, switched by the Katzenpeter up there. Thank you, Katzenpeter. We call him Katzenpeter because he sells cat accessories at diecoolekatze.porn.
And his name is Peter. Otherwise, this wouldn't make any sense.
Wait, it's die happy something die Katze.
Ich schnurrende Katze, nee.
Peter, was ist denn das?
diemodernekatze.de.
diemodernekatze.de. If you're in Germany, order your super high price cat shit right there. It's cool. So, that's good stuff. Anyway, wait, what are we trying to shill here? Oh, the mic. Yeah, Lewitt mic. Let's put it on the stand and actually hook it up.
All the sinful souls are past, lost until the end of the last day. At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. Just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are past, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate golden helpless thoughts caught in shattered.
So, okay, we had some problems because I had the wrong stage box set up. Okay, that was my problem. That wasn't Mike's problem. But once we hooked it up, it immediately connected. And Peter, if you can go to the pedal top cam, you can see that it's operational. Microphone's hooked up and there's power. So on the unit upstairs, you see that the remote is connected, and here you see that the mic and everything is connected. If I hold this in, it'll go to sleep mode. If you tap it, this is supposed to light up, which right now, I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. Tap. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, I have no idea. But what you can do here on this massively heavy, extreme quality piece of gear that has the most ridiculous rubber stuff at the bottom. I mean, you have to experience the quality of this shit to believe it. These things are spring-loaded. It's ridiculous. So, we can control the pattern, which I think for this song doesn't make too much sense to do more than a... why is it flashing? I think it's telling the mic something. To do more than cardioid, but of course, if we're all around the mic, we can do omni, we can really focus in, and then there's 8, but I'm thinking cardioid is probably what we need. So, obviously the mic operates on FET or tube, and both. We only have it connected as mix, so if I want only FET, I'm gonna do this. And there are notches. Right here it clicks in, right here it clicks in, right here it clicks in, and then all the way tube. We will record the same section of the song in FET and in tube, so we can listen. But then when we're on tube, we also do 4 different recordings of clear, warm, dark, and saturated. And then we decide what we want for the song and then record the song. Now, right now, there is no low-pass filter, No Jennifer Lopez. Actually, that's wrong. That's a high-pass filter. Jennifer high pass. Wow. Might be her sister. Who knows? And I don't think we need any. Well, actually, technically, it really can't hurt to have it on 40 because Rafa cannot sing that low. Can you?
I think I could.
I don't think so, Rafa. And then attenuation, I don't think we need because he's not going to scream like crazy.
I think I can!
Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you for destroying me. So I wonder why that is blinking. I could have read the manual, but I didn't. Okay, that's it. The song we're doing is called Waterfalls. And I think we're going to give Rafa one take. We're going to look at levels and stuff, set up some levels of verse and chorus, and then we're going to start doing all the different tracks, and then we decide. Okay. I guess, Rafa, we're going, let's close all the guitars. Do we have a form somewhere? This is our form. I'm going to put the drums here so we know what's happening. There we go. I'll just play, Rafa, and you sing. For that, I have to turn my mic off.
I'm tied down. Got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. I stand in the end of the last day.
I can already tell that in that setting, we have a very clear, very I would say beautiful top end. Too much? I don't know. Let's listen.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. I stand in the end of the last day. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing souls repulsed. I stand in the end of the day. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. I stand in the end of the last day. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done.
I think I know where it needs to sit in the mix. And when we listen back, we will listen back to where it sits in the mix. Not dry, it doesn't make an awful lot of sense. I mean, yes, we can to compare it for the different modes, but in the end, it needs to work in the mix. So we're going to compare it where it sits in the mix with the processing that I do on it. Rafa, how do you hear yourself? All good?
Yeah.
Good. So let's erase that. So we're gonna make that. Wait, gonna duplicate that. Gonna call that fat tube clear. Let's do mix 50-50 like we just did. Clear. It's a teeb. It's not a teeb. What's a teeb? So, and here we go. We're going to go all the way to FET. None of this should matter now. Going to leave those settings right here and record. Ready?
And mute your mic.
And mute my mic.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time. Fixing all I have destroyed. The show's down. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled. Last until the end of the last day. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled. Last until the end of the last day. I'm tied down. Got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled. Last until the end of the last day. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled. Lost until the end of the last day. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls reviled. Last down till the end of the last day. I'm tied down, got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time fixing all I have destroyed. The show's down. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled. Lost until the end of the last day.
Okay, Rafa, come down and we pick which one we're actually going to work with.
Sure.
So I can I turned all the insets off. We're going to turn all the sends off and just listen to it by itself. So that's the only FET.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Last until the end of the last day.
I immediately had a feeling when we went to the mix that it was getting warmer.
Warmer, yeah. I thought this was very cold as well.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Last until the end of the last day.
Definitely already warmer.
Yeah.
But with the clarity of the FET mixed in, which isn't probably a bad thing.
We're choosing the mix over the fat, that's for sure. If
Yes.
it's only between the two of them.
Yeah, and now we have the only the tube on the clear setting.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now.
A bit.
Let's take that passage. I want to know if having the FET in there is because of course on the mix it was also on clear.
I see, yeah.
So it was tube clear.
So we should have done, on the mix, we should have done all 4 settings as well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nobody does that, let's face it.
So let's switch between these two.
I'm tied down. I'm tied down. I'm tied down. I'm tied down.
I don't know how much of a difference realistically there is. You want to come over here so you're actually on the camera? Meine Fresse, unmöglich!
My face.
Die Kinder von heute. My face, my face. Is there a difference that's worth to anything? Let's listen.
Why would I want to do that? That's okay.
Falls, a rushing stream of falls. a rushing stream falls, a rushing stream
I hear no difference.
falls, a rushing stream.
The very top end, I think, on the FET is a little bit clearer.
Okay.
On the mix. But realistically, nothing that matters. So let's do clear versus warm.
I'm tied down. I'm tied down.
The warm is definitely warmer.
The top end is rolled off clearly.
I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me again.
Yeah, warm is definitely too warm.
The warm is clearly what you go for when you have too much top end.
They should have called it hot.
What?
It's too warm.
Wow. I think it might be like if you have an acoustic guitar and all the sparkliness is too much, you go to that. If you have someone maybe with a lot of sibilants, instead of using the essay, you might want to go for that. That's very warm. So let's compare dark to warm, maybe?
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now.
That's even
Hotter.
even more rolled off in the top end, you want
I'm
to say.
Yeah, some might call it dark.
Yeah.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye.
So let's compare that with clear. There should be a
Huge difference.
clear difference.
A dark difference.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time.
A very, very big difference in the top end. Not sure if it's anywhere in the low end. No, it's top end is rolled off. Saturated. Let's see what that does.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls.
I thought the one at the bottom is a bit more saturated. And the upper one sounds a bit clearer. All in all. Did I mention that none of the recordings hurt my fingers?
So the mic's good because it didn't hurt your fingers.
It must be
which
good.
is really the only thing that matters to you, whether something hurts your fingers or not. I think on louder passages, it should sound more saturated. So let's listen to the chorus.
Against the waterfalls.
Obviously, there are also different performances. Let's not forget about that.
Well, maybe I performed differently because of the settings. Who knows?
It's only me against the waterfalls. Me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Lost until the end of the last day.
All settings do their job. I think they fit the description. They fit their adjectives quite nicely.
Yes.
Now it's up to the mix, I'd say.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good point. First of all, if we put our processing on it, because right now it's very, very not processing.
So intuitively, I would go between saturated and clear now. This is the two that I like best on their own.
What about the mix?
Mix was okay too, but
You would go full tube, probably clear or saturated, okay? The dark ones were too dark. But I do add quite a bit of top end.
well, the warm one was too warm. The dark one was too warm. The dark one was too dark, and the warm one was darker, even darker. A warm place at night. Venice, for example.
mix
That
with
reminds me of a song we
mix
should have recorded
with
this
my
song.
processing.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now.
Because I obviously add top end and other stuff in the mix.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control.
That's a lot of top end now, because that mic does have a lot of top end. We might want to go to dark.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repelled.
Saturated might be a good idea for a mix, because what I'm doing, just so people know, there's a compressor, LA2A, and there's the Mark EQ4 where I'm adding the airband at 10K, which I might not have to add that much on the mix and the clear,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
that stuff.
I only hear a tiny person repeating after me.
That's called a delay.
Okay.
We have the Noveltech Vocal Enhancer, which adds mid-range.
Pulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
And then there's a de-esser.
And the small person?
And the small person is the delay. So, in context, you idiot. Let's go with the mix here.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, last until the end of the last day.
Gonna have to get those electric guitars down a bit. They're a little bit overpowering. Something that I very, very clearly can already say, sounds fucking fantastic.
You didn't mention the not humming.
It doesn't hum.
It doesn't hum.
But
Which apparently is a great thing. I don't know.
But that's a problem here when we have a mic plugged in upstairs, and
Unless, of course, you are aiming at the humming sound.
oftentimes when getting a mic into my system, I have to use a hum eliminator or hum eliminator.
That's a word, I'm pretty sure.
It's a hum eliminator.
Hum eliminator.
Hum eliminator from AMPETE. But I have zero problems.
Hum eliminator hier. Oder Amerikaner. Das ist ja kein Eliminator, das ist ja Tee.
Let's go to the tube clear, you idiot.
I'm tied down. Got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, last until the end of the last day.
Saturated?
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls.
And they all sound good. That's a fact.
And musicians pay a lot of money to people like you to kind of decide for them, which is what I did.
Essentially, what I'm tough to say, but we've been using the LCT1040, which clocks in at $1,600-1,700. It's not a cheap mic. It's Lewitt's formerly top-level tube mic, and we got great results with it. But I have a feeling that out of the box, put this thing on the table, know nothing about it, record with it, I get super clean signals, super beautiful waves, and it all pops out of the mix just a little bit more without really doing anything. My gut feeling says, go for the saturated, but not all the way on the tube setting.
I see.
Either go back to mix in the middle, or maybe this like 50-50 middle to like here-ish. So we have a little bit of the FET in there for some clarity. And
does it make sense to record the different parts of the songs with different settings?
It fully could if you wanted like a warmer/darker thing in
not the same thing apparently, because why would they have two settings for the same?
Because dark is even more rolled off in the top. But if you wanted a little bit of a subdued, duller sound in the verse and then really make it clear in the chorus, you could absolutely do that. Of course, you could also do that with mixing by simply just pushing the top end or rolling it off. But yeah, you could actually do that right when you're recording if you so desired. And you could do this all from the table right here without having to run to the stupid preamp or telling the vocalist, can you switch it to dark? And the vocalist goes like, what knob is that?
Yeah, the good thing about it though is that even vocalists will get the difference between dark and warm because it's printed on the box.
And as you said, they are correct descriptions. It does exactly what it says on the tin, as one says. So I would go for what we need, saturated, but maybe go 50-50 FET and tube.
Okay.
I like the settings right here. This is, of course, nice if you have really loud, if you're doing overheads on a drum kit or whatever. What we should do just while you're upstairs, just quickly check the polar patterns, if we can hear the difference, which we, of course, should. We should hear less and more room. And then we record the whole song. Cool. Why do you have tea and I don't? That's what I want to know. I'm going to go get something to drink. I have a feeling that this was the song that we tried to record, but then didn't because you sounded off every single time you did it. And I think it's because the acoustic guitars are off.
Plus the bass is probably a bit off.
Don't think so. Let's quickly look at that. The bass is fretless, but we tuned it. The bass is there. If you look at it,
Okay, cool.
I know we tuned it a bit, but I think the acoustic guitars, we checked it, and I think it was the acoustic guitars that were just. I think that was one of the problems. So, for a later session, we're gonna go and replace those just to be sure, because I think that was one of the issues.
Okay.
Should I take him down in level so that they don't bug you? Because I think you're actually so dead on that you sound off because you're insisting on singing the right notes.
I'm not so sure about that, but
I'm gonna go and take the acoustic guitar down.
problem might be on my side as well.
But I remember we tried to record this and we're like, oh, it's not your day, when in reality it wasn't you.
Yeah, something was there, yeah, I remember.
Do I have your face somewhere? There's your face. Look at that. There you go. Nice. I mean, not really, but at least we got you in there.
Morning, brother. How you doing?
We're recording a video for February right now with Rafa singing.
Hi, Raphael.
Hi, Glenn.
and we're doing this thing.
Oh, you fucking lucky bastard.
So we recorded tracks with all the different settings and compared. And the thing is, doesn't matter, they all sound good.
Yeah, isn't that mic exquisite?
Very, very clear.
It might have been. Is this a timed phone call? Is this a requested phone call for the review?
This is weird, Lewitt people. This is Glenn. Glenn's here, Lewitt people. So we're producing a whole song and then we're going to cut this together to be in the review.
Fantastic.
So, first verse again?
Yep.
On that setting. Oh no, wait. We wanted to do... let me turn my mic off and just sing a bit for us, a cappella. I'm going to play around with the patterns.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts. Caught in shattered cages forever. I know forever. I know forever. Waterfalls, the rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Lost in shattered cages forever. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts. Caught in shattered cages forever.
So the operating light flashing is a clear indication that it needs to do something slowly in the background to switch to that pattern. So you could really, really hear a slow fade to what I was setting up. So we also know now what the reverse is. It literally reverses the side that you sing into. Obviously, if it can be an 8 or omni, that means you can sing into it from the other side. And when you go reverse, not quite sure 100% why you would want that, but you could actually sing into the other side and make it cardioid. However, it could be depending on how the shock mount is positioned, that you wanted to, get to it from the other side. That's a nice feature that I've never actually ever seen, but what do I know about mics? Says the guy who reviews a very expensive one. Good. We're going to stay there. Obviously, the other patterns are not relevant to what we're doing. We need cardioid in the right direction. So, Rafa, same part we just did. How about that?
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed. Lost until the end of the last day.
I mean, you sang it so many times.
I cannot hear you,
You sang it so many times now that I literally have zero to complain there. And when the acoustic guitar is almost gone, yes, the tuning is quite a bit better. So we should take 20 minutes at some time and replace the acoustic guitar. Good. That verse 2, if you know how that works.
I think so.
I mean, remember the time when we went and did like one sentence after another and single words and all that stuff? I now am either lazy or just think that it's better to have these things to be sung in one.
The performance matters. I think this is something that you didn't, that you didn't have in consideration. That I don't know. I think it's.
I mean, when we recorded Frameshift with James Debris, we literally did the T from one word and the E from another.
It's totally different music. It's a totally different approach, I think.
It both can work, but the thing is, I'd rather have some T or E that's not perfect.
For the sake of the performance.
No, for the sake of not having to deal with it.
Okay.
That too. I mean, who really cares?
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good. And you don't have to analyze every single little bit. I think that's probably what's happening in music now way too much. Move on. Do you know the second verse?
I think so.
Well, then why don't you just sing it?
Yeah.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame.
My chance passed.
Okay.
Do I have my mic on?
Yeah.
Should I turn that off?
Probably, yes.
I could also take it down. No, I can't. Then no one else can hear.
Yeah, I mixed up the backing vocal with the lead vocal. I think there was a backing vocal that I remember that did that, but I just did.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. It's just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate cold and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever.
Okay.
Was there a bit of distortion when I went louder?
Not sure. Also,
Can't hear you.
what? Another thing we never even considered is we're right now going into the mic input of the Apollo X4 without a unison preamp. So we're actually not simulating any kind of preamp. We're going straight into the clear preamp of the X4. And I'm fine with it. I don't even know if I put a Neve or something on there, what that would change. So the preamp we're using is literally the clean preamp on the Apollo. And I'm very happy with what we're getting. Let's see if we have some distortion here.
Just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate cold and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever.
I'm okay with it. This is just the tube being cool.
I hear no distortion. I just hear saturation, which is weird because that's what we set up.
Might be just, yeah.
I hear no distortion.
Yeah.
I just hear harmonics. So let's check this out.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. It's just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls apart.
timing there on the My Chance Pass was unsecure, insecure. It's a word.
There are no winners in this game, my child.
Yeah, you sing the my a little bit early.
Okay.
In this game, I think you should not anticipate it that way. So stop that over. We're gonna keep that.
So on a beat instead of off the beat?
My chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
on the beat.
clearer.
Clearer on the beat
Yeah.
because my intention was off the beat. So if you're hearing it on the beat.
No winners in this game, my chance.
Listen to it together with the delay in the snare.
Yeah, okay.
This game, my chance.
It just sounds wrong.
Okay.
Such a beautiful snare.
My chance. Okay.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. At long last.
Whole thing again?
At long last.
Okay.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance.
Hello.
So we're doing a video for the new Lewitt mic that comes out in February.
Yes.
And first Glenn calls in the video. Now Andy's calling. You're looking into the camera.
We can't
right
hear
there.
you, which is actually a pity.
Oh wait. Wait. We're working on this. Now people can hear. So there's Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, everybody.
This is scripted. The phone calls that are coming in
They're
are
not-
kind of
no,
insane.
YouTubers actually do call me all day long.
Yeah, about that money you owe me.
You could have said about that blowjob, about that anal sex we wanted to have.
That is off the table. We've spoken about it.
That's off the table. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, now that it's in a video, it's off the table.
Can you leave me alone? I'm sick.
But you called me. How you doing?
I'm marginally better.
It's not the Rona.
Look, there's my cat. Kitty. That's what Austrian cats look like. Oh, there's another one. How did that cat get in so quickly?
You doing better?
Yeah, I've got to the sweating a lot stage now, so that's good.
Okay. We still need to bitch about the ladies that don't want to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
As well.
You wait a second. Wait a second. You know what the delay llama sounds like? Wait. Like this. Because that was recorded with the delay llama Bush 3. Actually, technically with the
jam.
with the big one,
the big
but
one,
the
all-inclusive.
the Pink Flow, but that's the same thing. Okay. You go back to bed. How about that? And
I'll go have some soup first. Look.
you have some soup. This is Andy's soup, people. This will end up in a video, just to let you know.
Okay.
That's some good-looking soup.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy.
Bye.
Looking forward to the songwriting session.
Me too. Bye.
This is not scripted, by the way. This is my day. We all love each other. I think this is better now. We fixed the pitch and yeah, let's listen.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed.
The winners. I know there was a version where he sang wieners, and I kind of liked it. There are no wieners in this. You did. That stuck with me. We shouldn't do it because it's wrong, but I expect it every single time now. And you're getting very wimpy and whiny on that. almost like there are no winners, like kind of head voicey. So I don't know if that's the correct whininess yet.
There are no winners in this game.
That is winners. It sounds to me as it should be wieners, but that's just a memory I have. And I think this is correct, but it sounds wrong to me. You know which one I mean? You say wieners in this.
Apparently, some memory from a lesbian porn movie. There are no wieners in this
I
game.
expect a very strong wiener there. I'm not getting your wiener. I want your wiener there.
There are no winners in this game.
I know winners. I think the E. I want long.
There are no winners in this game.
Now that's good. Forget what I think shouldn't matter.
My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. Just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls apart. Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate cold and helpless stars, caught in shattered cages forever.
Yeah.
I love the rhythmic pattern on this fourth or fifth guitar.
Where?
In the chorus.
There's a rhythmic pattern.
Waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls apart. Lost until
Definitely love that one.
Not that one. What do you mean?
There's a guitar somewhere.
all the sinful souls.
That one.
Why can't I
that's pretty
solo
cool.
the drums? What's happening with the drums? Ah, we froze them.
Not a bad idea, I think.
It's a very, very good idea.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls apart. Down till the end of the last day, water shattered cages forever.
We have no chord track on this. Damn it. That would be good.
Yeah, I can just tell you the chorus.
Yeah, at some point. I think I would like a chord track in this. Last chorus. That's
Yeah.
it. This is an easy song to record. Save.
Okay, I will need a bit more before.
It's where you sing. You know, "The what?"
The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful
pals. Last until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught inside her cages forever. I know forever. I know forever. Didn't remember that ending. Spit calls and helpless thoughts, caught inside her cages forever. I know forever. I know forever.
Kind of like that, but I would hold the forever and then come down with the after the line, after the downbeat.
On what beat? On the two?
I know forever.
Maybe on the 4 here, something like that.
Okay.
On the snare there.
Okay.
How do we like the rest?
I think I like it, but I don't remember.
Let's see.
Waterfalls, a rushing stream.
Nah.
Let me do it again.
Yeah.
Also, can I get a click for that very short part where there is no beat?
The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful soldier pals. Last down till the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught inside her cages forever. I know forever. I know
I hope you're not saying anything because I can't hear you.
Peter, that he can hear. That was very, very strong. I like it.
the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful soldier pals. A rushing stream of all the stream of all. A rushing stream of all the sinful soldier pals. Last down till the end of the last day. The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful soldier pals. Last down till the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught inside her cages forever. I know forever. I know forever.
Yep. I'm very good with that.
Cool.
Harmonies and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's try things.
Start from the top.
Uh-huh. I think in the first verse there is no need for harmonies.
Okay. Chorus, do you have anything?
Do we do everything an octave lower?
We can.
Let's do that.
Destroyed. The show's done.
Then for the first verse as well. Verse as well. Verse as well. Verse as well. 2. I mean, first verse.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
I switched it to warm
Okay, cool.
because for something like this, we actually don't want the clarity in the top end because
Very nice.
that will interfere with the main vocal.
It's almost as if you knew what you were doing.
So for
It's almost if they gave the mic to you for a reason. It's almost as if Glenn is jealous of you for a reason.
well, because he doesn't have an amazing vocalist like you.
Yeah, it's all up to me.
Okay, and again.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much,
Okay.
I lost
I lost control of the lyrics.
Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost outside the end. Rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye. At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed.
Forgot about the misplacement.
At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. It's just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. At long last, there are no winners in this game. My chance passed. Again, it's force me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close their eyes and know the fall is getting close. It's just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulse, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful soul. The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. I know forever. I know forever. Stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lashed until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. I know forever. I know forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Actual harmonies?
Yes, just play it from the beginning and let me see where I can
So, first chorus.
huddle something in first verse, so maybe inspiration strikes, I don't know.
I'm tied down, I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now, a bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done, it's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
I think we start with the first chorus. I think we start with the first chorus.
Fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done, it's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are pulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
Do you like the general idea of it? Okay. I think I can still hear you. So either you mute yourself or you talk to me.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I have destroyed. The show's done, it's only me against the waterfalls, stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
This is where scale knowledge comes into play. I don't know which last note I'm singing. Okay.
That's what I hear.
Okay.
No scale knowledge, just
Okay.
hear knowledge.
Okay.
Souls repulsed, lost until the end. All the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. It's getting close, just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the waterfalls, it's getting close, just a moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate golden helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. Golden helpless thoughts, caught in.
I don't see you. I don't hear you.
I hear helpless thoughts go up there again.
Again, okay. Mm-hmm.
And wait a second.
Souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfall,
There you're not sure what you're doing, right?
waterfall.
Yeah, that's not good. Waterfalls. Maybe it's
So the idea is... This is the idea.
Stay, waterfall.
Falls. I don't think it. Wait, let's get the lead vocal in there.
End of the last day. Waterfalls. Stay, waterfalls. Of the last day. Waterfalls.
Something seems off.
Of the last day. Waterfalls.
It seems majory. I don't think it should be. Maybe stay waterfall, fall. Stay on the same note.
Okay. Let's try it.
I need a freaking remote button for this mute button right here. There needs to be a way to remote control that.
Or shortcut it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think there are any shortcuts for that console.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I need to talk to UA because there has to be a way to remotely turn that on and off.
Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls.
I have no idea what I'm doing there.
Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls.
Waterfalls. I'm doing this. Okay.
Until the end of the last day. Waterfalls. The memories of a desperate cold and helpless
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Why can't you hear me?
I shouldn't be able to hear you, right?
Is this on?
Yeah. I think you can just have it unmuted the whole time.
Okay. That makes it easier. Desperate calls
Yeah.
and... I don't even know the lyrics. Let me see. That can be better. Let's do the whole thing again.
Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. Waterfall,
Fa, fa.
waterfall.
Ah. It cannot be in A sharp. The whole thing is in E minor, I think, right?
D minor. So it could be B flat, but I think it's supposed to be A, but I don't know.
Let's listen. Definitely A. We're gonna straighten that a little bit.
Of the last day, of the last day, waterfalls, waterfalls.
No. What the fuck? So only get the vocals here. That's wrong.
Last day, waterfalls.
False.
One of the bass vocals don't do what they're supposed to do.
Waterfalls,
Do they do the same thing, both?
waterfalls,
Yes.
Do they do the same thing as the lead vocals? Ba-da-da.
waterfalls.
Are the lead vocals in tune?
Waterfall,
Water. Wait.
I say,
It's a little bit sharp.
waterfall,
Water. That should be going down there, right?
Yeah.
waterfall,
Water. Should be there.
waterfall,
That's better. Falls. And then FE.
waterfall. The end of the last day, waterfall.
Ah, yeah, okay. Is there F sharp here?
Stands,
Where are we here? Come on, here.
waterfall.
We can straighten that a bit. Are we cheating? Maybe. Is it more precise and easier than doing everything again? Yes. Are we completely dehumanizing it? No. That's the big difference, because where people hate autotune because of what the pop genre is doing to it, doing this and leaving everything alone and also keeping these curves the same, this doesn't sound autotuned.
Last day, waterfall.
So now we can actually check it out.
End of the last day, waterfalls.
Okay.
Say, waterfalls.
Have the vocals, just for trying it out, have the harmony vocals do BA in the same rhythm as the
Last day, waterfall.
ba-da-da-da.
For that I would have to know
It's on the beat.
Waterfall.
an eighth note, right?
Yeah. The first would be
Waterfall. End of the last day, waterfalls.
Doesn't really matter.
No, what I'm aiming at is the other way. A G instead of BA.
Waterfall. Of the last day, waterfalls. The
Now this is harmony, but does this make sense with the chord?
end of the last day, waterfalls. The
I like it. I like it.
Much
Yeah.
more. Because the chord is and you sing and then it makes more sense because it's clearly in the chord, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The memories of a desperate cause.
Without getting too much into detail, the motherfucking part of that song is that most of the melodies are nines of the chords. This is what sucks balls. Also for harmonizing it, because then you jump around with 11s and stuff.
Obviously. And that's another song right there, jumping around with 11s.
And stuff.
And stuff.
The memories of.
Something is way off pitch-wise there.
The memories of the desperate cause.
I have no idea what I did there.
What the fuck is happening there?
The memory.
I think the whole thing is slightly sharp. Because, well, I did say straight in pitch.
But I was closer to the wrong one than to the right one.
Yes.
The memories of the desperate cause.
Is that correct?
Waterfalls. The memories of the desperate cause.
That's not what
There's
you
a
said.
lot of wrong notes there.
The memories of the desperate cause.
But
In the mix, it's okay.
that sounds right. what the fuck?
The memories of the desperate cause.
Now, we need to look at that and see what the crap we're doing there.
The memory.
E, well, those E's are not... What the crap is this? It's a B. B is wrong there.
Of the desperate.
You're trying to sing a C, right?
Of the desperate.
Desperate.
C, B flat,
Yep.
A.
Desperate cause.
That's that.
A?
Desperate cause.
That's kind of cool, but no.
Of the desperate cause.
That section. How about you sing that again?
Yeah.
Because that's a lot quicker.
The way I meant to.
Yeah.
And on the last day, waterfalls. The memories of the desperate cause.
That's not the right note.
The C is not the right note, or I'm singing it wrong?
You're singing it.
Okay.
Awfully. What? Something.
Waterfalls. The memories of the desperate cause.
That was ridiculously closer to where we need to be. Or flat. B or B flat. Get it?
Or C.
Memories of... Here. Oopsie. It's G, F, G, F, very clearly.
The memories of the desperate.
Yeah, it wasn't a C, it was a B. It started to B flat. Why can't I... So it was our mistake, aiming for a C when it wasn't one.
Yeah.
The desperate cause.
That's... You're still not there. Desperate call. Desperate call. Go away.
The desperate cause.
Yeah.
That's it.
The memories of a desperate cause. Helpless thoughts. Caught in shattered cages forever.
That's it.
And
That's
I have
nice.
to do that again?
You have to do all that again, yes.
Okay.
Just a moment till the waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful soldier parts. Lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls. The memories of the desperate cold and helpless thoughts. Caught in shattered cages forever.
If I tell it to quantize the pitch, what's gonna happen? Hello? Why can't I even? Okay. All of them. Quantize pitch. Yeah, move it down a bit because I think you were generally sharp.
Waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful
Good.
souls repulse, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfall.
A G, right?
Yeah.
Why are you shooting for the G sharp there?
Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts caught in shadow.
Nice. The thing is, if you know what you're aiming for, you're much more on it. It helps to know what you're trying to sing.
Apparently. And I think the last chorus is a whole tone higher.
Oh, awesome.
The moment till the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulse, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever.
Very nice. I don't think we need more than that.
I thought the same thing right now.
Good. Last chorus then.
Waterfalls,
Is that the right note? Wah!
the waterfall.
Okay, good.
The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and
I was kind of proud with the though.
That was great. But the other part, I was
I was so proud that I finished concentrating.
on the other part, I was afraid that cats knock on the window like, guys, cut it out. That's our territory. You're making the sounds that we're getting paid for.
the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of
So we are keeping the right?
Yep.
Okay.
the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. I know forever.
And I'm not harmonizing the rest.
The memories of the desperate calls and the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls.
No oxygen left.
The end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. Helpless thoughts, caught in walls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls. Of all the sin- of all the sin-
I know, it is
Everything a whole tone higher. So I think this was
B, yeah.
of all the sin-
Yeah, that makes sense. But this is somewhere in between.
Stream of all the sinful souls.
Yeah, good. Quantize that a bit.
rushing stream of
Yes, it's
What? That's
Should
correct.
So it should be C B A G. The line.
You sure?
Yeah, so because we had B flat, A, G, F in the other thing. This is E minor we're talking.
Then A. And this is wrong. What the crap? C?
B A G.
Ah, wait.
Regular B. International B. But it comes earlier. Maybe I just sing it again.
Are you sure about those notes? Ah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's what sounds good, right? Okay, good, good, good. So make sure we got the same thing happening here. All the
Rushing stream of all the sinful souls repels.
Good, good, good.
A rushing stream of all the sinful souls. Waterfalls. A rushing stream of all the sinful souls repels. Last until the end of the last day. Waterfalls. The memories are.
Awesome. I don't fix anything there.
Also because there is no way to tell where I was going to.
The memories of the desperate.
With the desperate, that's...
Same thing.
Memories of the desperate.
Yeah, the C might just be pushing it for you. Okay.
The memories of the desperate cold and helpless thought.
There we go.
The memories. Of the desperate cold.
Why do I keep sharpening it if it's already fucking high? I don't get
I
it.
don't know.
Of the desperate cold and helpless thought.
That should be it.
The memories of the desperate cold and helpless thoughts.
Okay, we got it. Come down here. We're just editing the vocals, and then we're good.
Cool.
So, gotta say, getting back to the Lewitt thing, I'm pretty impressed with what we have. That works. So what we're doing now is we'll go through the harmonies and simply fix S's in stuff that we don't need. Because we don't really need doubled S's and all that stuff. We really only need the main notes, which is also why we don't need that much clarity, which is why I recorded it with the warm setting. So I can actually turn this mic off going here. The general sounds we're getting from the mic are pretty impressive. I really gotta say. So I could even now turn it off from here if I wanted to.
Which you should, because why would you have to? Why would you want to have it on?
Bam, and it's off. Which is actually neat. You could have it in your vocal booth, just sitting there, and you don't even have to go in the vocal booth. You send the vocalist in there and you turn it off, so it's fully remote operated.
Unless, of course, the singing booth is your living room, in which case you have to kind of.
Well, in that case, I now have to take
remove
it
it all
down,
the
and yeah, which is really annoying. Well, my vocal booth is up there where Peter's sitting and playing with himself, or actually switching videos. That used to be a vocal booth. So How should we check this out? Well, we listen to it with the lead vocal and the harmony vocals.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall.
Hey.
Back against the wall. Back against the wall. Back against the wall. Goodbye.
We don't even need the G.
Goodbye.
You might have taken a little bit of a step back even more because we have some harder B's and P's.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that in context really bugs me.
So this
But-
probably with a warm or dark setting would have been less of a problem.
No, I don't think so. It's the B's and P's there, there anyway.
A bit.
So, but of course, all the S's we don't need.
A bit too much.
Right now, that's only coming from the main lead vocal.
Bit too much. I lost control.
That has a lot of top end. That's nice. I mean, it's nice to have because it simply means I can go to my EQ
Yeah.
and take it down there a little bit.
I lost control.
I mean, but I listen to the clarity on the T's and the S
A bit too much. I lost control. Got no
without being S-y. Like,
Almost saturated.
why am I even talking to you?
control. Got no time for fixing. For fixing.
4, we don't need. 4.
For fixing all I have destroyed. Have destroyed the shore.
I mean, you're colorblind, so I don't know if you can see the S's or not, but it's very clear to me.
Yeah. Just because I'm colorblind doesn't mean I'm letterblind.
Ah,
Of course I can see the letters clearly. A W there.
really?
Goes down. It's only me against the waterfalls. A rushing street. A rushing.
A Russian stream?
A Russian stream, yes. Illegally streamed Netflix.
Ah,
A rushing stream of
interestingly, when you wrote that song, there was no Netflix.
Same as when I wrote Locked In, there was no lockdown.
But I mean, that's years later.
Yeah.
This, we'd now finished more than 10 years after we started it.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Didn't we even start this in my old house?
Might be. I think it was one of the two things that we had already in the
We did
pipeline
Lemmings
when
here.
we-
That was the first song we did here. But you recorded that in a different studio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think you came to Hohenzollerns and we did this in my... I don't know if we did Waterfalls here.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but damn, at least 10 years later.
rushing stream of
Erase.
all the
Wouldn't be a problem because this song exists on so many different hard drives over the years that it's definitely safe.
sinful soldier Paul.
Want to explain to the people what I'm doing?
Soldier Paul.
This was, as we could all clearly see, a bilabial plosive.
Soldier Paul.
See, it was a P.
Because you heard it. We don't need all the S's and the T's because it's totally enough that the lead vocals do them. And when you have an amazing vocalist, of course, they will make them all the same length.
Which is what I tried, actually.
Yeah, and you did. They're perfect. But sometimes when they're at different parts, then you hear S.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we just don't need more than one.
Down till the end of the last day.
I mean, this wouldn't be a problem because you made it very, very, very precise. But also...
But now, knowing that you are going to repair it anyway, why bother trying?
it just now sounds I mean, it'll sound weird when you don't have the lead vocal on.
Yeah, this is a little bit like the Russian stream, right? This is why you should pay the 15 euros or whatever the
Yeah,
monthly,
because it
the
actually
monthly
it cuts
Netflix.
out. Yeah.
Of all the sinful souls repulsed, lost.
Where's the big P? Is it here? And we're gonna try deplosive on it in a second.
Lost until the end of the last day.
Let's see how much deplosive will kill your performance. But having a subscription for Isotopes RX is a good idea.
Will it also run on your children's processor that you are operating on right now?
I'm missing 8 processors from my UAD. That computer
On your VTech?
that computer can very likely
Calculator.
run probably 100 of these and not even care. RX9, where are the RX9s? Why is it all RX8? That makes no sense.
Can you not scroll down? Serious question.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
Thank
you.
you.
You suck. So let's see.
Stay.
Where is it? Where are the P's? Asked the vegetable salesman.
Full souls repulsed, lost until the
But sensitivity down,
souls repulsed,
even further down.
souls repulsed,
Off.
souls repulsed,
So strength even further down. I don't want to cut more of the low end than I need.
souls repulsed,
Okay, sensitivity up a bit.
souls repulsed,
That's totally fine.
Yep.
souls repulsed, lost until the end of the last day.
Okay, and over here.
At long last.
Let me explain. That was a T.
At long last, there are no long last, there are no winners in this game.
Where are the S's here?
There are no winners in this game. Game, my chance passed. Again, it's
Maybe next time I can manage to just don't sing the plosives in the first place.
Good luck.
and it's me to take the blame. I'm not like those who close.
It gets even worse when you have delays and stuff on it because
Yeah.
it's just cleaner to do this. It's work, but hey, that's what you're paying me for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who close their eyes and know the fall is scared.
There, see? Different length.
Absolutely. How dare I?
Yeah. Fucking unprofessional vocalist.
Is getting close. Just a moment.
When we actually do our vocal production course, this is stuff that we'll show, in addition to harmonizing and all that stuff. But this is stuff that if I had known it before I actually had to figure out how
Are we
to do
doing
it.
a vocal production course?
We're doing a full vocal production course with different vocalists and everything.
Ah.
And we're teaching harmonizing, we're teaching vocal counterpoint. Vocal production course will be a lot of the psychology to work with a vocalist.
Ah, I see.
It will be vocal production. So it won't be about what mic, because realistically, get this fucking Lewitt mic and then you have everything you need. Or we'll show a cheap mic, some mic, we show a handheld mic, which we also used.
Yeah.
But generally, it'll be about how to work with a vocalist and the lingo, the psychology. Some vocalists like you can say, yeah, that was good, but do it in not so shitty, and that's what you need. That's good. There are some other vocalists
You need to find a more diplomatic language.
where you need to be very coy and be very nice, Sebastian Bach, or positive. Some vocalists need
Their ass is kicked.
no distraction, for example, in the mix. How do you set up the mix?
I see.
Some need a click. Some, when I communicate with them, I can sing the stuff to, and you know what I mean.
And most of them don't tell you what they require, right?
No. They wouldn't know. Sometimes for harmony, it's enough for me to sing it to you and you sing it back. I'd love to get Arthur from Boston in here, because with Arthur, I'll do this, and then he will harmonize the whole thing in thirds in the first take.
I see. Interesting.
Because he's got perfect pitch. I actually should fly Arthur out here for that. But then, for example, sometimes, depending on the thing, you might need me to record the harmony with the piano, get that really up in the mix, and play it loud. Maybe the piano isn't enough. Maybe it has to be a synth line. So depending on what the vocalist needs as a guide, so then I want to show what we did for James LaBrie. Taking like some vocal arranging will be in there too, arranging harmonies, looking at the chords, vocal counterpoint. But so the arranging for vocals when it comes to harmonies and backings, which is two different things, will be an issue. How to do it, like you just had an inspiration and you sang. Good. What if you don't have that?
Yeah.
Then we look at the chords, we analyze the main vocal and actually really arrange it, write it down as a piano line, and then maybe for you to sing it, you need it as a synth line. But I think the main part of the course, the two of us can do, in how to work with each other, what you need as a guide, setting up mic. The mic part is not the biggest thing. Setting up the mic preamp and all that stuff, I don't really care about. But we can show that. Do you sing with a reverb or not?
Absolutely, yes.
You know,
This is one thing that I didn't know I needed in order to perform.
so that's part of the technical side. Then there's the arranging side of vocal production, which is part of what a producer does, working with you on the harmonies, giving you ideas, either I sing them or whatever. So the different approaches to that.
And then there's the intern work.
Well, there's the post-processing side. There's also the de-essing, de-plosing, and all that stuff. There's the pitching side. This is going to be a rather involved course. How do you do the pitch correction correctly? Are we using auto-tune on the input already, for example, which we've never done, but we could.
Okay.
I could auto-tune you on the input, so you're actually hearing a tuned vocal in your ear.
This would kind of fuck me up.
It is fucked up, but it can be done. But are we using auto-tune just on like hardcore auto-tune to move to the right pitches, or are we doing what I'm doing, going in and doing fixes on the notes
On
that
the
really
details,
need it?
on the nuances. Yeah.
And showing where it makes sense, like on stuff that's out of your range and you're really scratching up there. But it's fine to do it there. We didn't really do too much on the lead vocal. So how to use the modern tuning methods correctly to not sound like P. Diddy or whatever those people are called. But then to me,
I think you have no idea who P. Diddy is, right?
he's now called something else even.
Right? But
It was Puff Daddy, then P. Diddy,
and then it's
and now he's called something.
Joe Biden.
Now he's called Joe Biden. But then the last section of the course, I want to be on how to work with different vocalists. So I would like to work with Andy, because he will probably need a different attitude from me. We know each other. So if I say, Rafa, that fucking sucked, you know it's not mean.
Yeah,
It's just to get the job done.
absolutely.
Let's do it. There will probably be vocalists for when they see you erase a track and say go again,
They start crying.
but their feelings
They take
are
it
hurt.
personally.
They take it personally, and that could be an issue. You trust me blindly. When I say that wasn't good, I really never had a vocalist that said, no, that was good, I want to keep it, and fought me.
Which would be a very embarrassing thing thinking about it.
But there might be.
Yeah.
There might be vocalists that said, my song, my rules, what the fuck do you know? And I haven't encountered that. But
Plus, there might actually be some people paying their producers for that,
yeah, of course. But the
telling them how great they are.
but the main point is working with different vocalists. And what I want to do a session with Hannah, who is very, very good, very much knows what she wants, but the main point is I want to record that session as a live recording. I haven't worked with her.
Okay, so you find out what she responds to in the process.
So if I don't know the vocalist that's in front of my mic, I will very clearly have to
See what works.
go step by step and be careful. You know, make a joke. Oh, that
Tread
sucked.
lightly.
That sucked, and see how she reacts. Because you have to get to know your vocalist. We've been working with each other for 15 years.
Yeah.
Probably. Not quite, but almost. Andy's my friend. I know Andy, so we can joke around, and it's different. We should invite Adrian. Do some heavy vocals.
That sounds really interesting.
But having a great vocalist like Hannah, but not having worked with her, means that's the session where we can show, okay, this is about human skills,
Yeah.
interpersonal skills. Where,
I don't know
okay,
if you could teach that in a course, but
but it's very important.
once people have found out, they've already purchased the course, so you...
No, I think you can, because you can see, I can start with, look, I don't know this woman. You know, we're friends, we've done songs together, but only through the internet. So now she's behind my mic. How do I talk to her?
Yeah.
And what will set her off, what will not set her off? At what point might there be some tension?
That is really interesting.
Because that's a big part of being a vocal producer. Feeling out how your musicians will react to
Your
what
opponent.
kind of yeah. to what
You
kind
wanted
of
to say
criticism.
opponent, come, let's face it.
And I'm pretty sure that a course like this doesn't exist. Vocal production, in the sense of the technical aspects, before it goes in and what is once it's recorded.
Yeah.
So a little bit of the mixing, quite a bit of the editing.
Yeah. But the fact that it's 80% psychology, they haven't covered yet.
There's a lot of psychology involved. And also in how you get, again, the harmonies, and then there's going to be an arranging part for, we should probably do counterpoint, full choir part, all that stuff, and give some tips on what to do. And when you add that all up, you have a pretty involved course again. But I guarantee you, that course doesn't exist. And I'm going to confidently say to you people out there,
That it will never exist.
no, that I know that shit way more than I know about tube screamers and clones and guitar scales. Which
This
is,
might actually be the first time that you talk about stuff that you actually prepared for, career-wise.
when it comes to arranging and producing vocals, even though I can't sing, I can very confidently say that I've been doing this for a long, long time. And people have said that vocalists have never sounded better than when they were behind my mic. And that's not behind the mic or because of the mix I've done, but that's because of how I coach them.
Yeah.
Not knowing anything about vocal technique myself, but that's a course that I think I can do. That's a course that I think you can help me a lot with.
Yeah.
That I actually...
As the dummy behind the mic.
Yep. And I think that's a course that I actually know about. And I think a course that is important to a lot of people out there that want to work with a vocalist, but they probably run into problems with ego. I mean, vocalists have the biggest egos of all. And it's not going to be about mic choice. We can do a song with the cheapest Lewitt mic we have, and then we can go to this one. I mean, it's a good idea to have a kick-ass mic, like the Lewitt LCT1040.
Also psychologically.
Psychologically, it makes probably more of a difference than anything else. If you're behind a kick-ass expensive mic, you will put more effort into it. So, and this, definitely what I'm doing right here, will be part of the course where we're actually going to go through a whole song like this.
This, of course, is going to be the most interesting part of the whole course. How to get rid of S's and P's.
It's important.
Who cares about the psychology of singers when you can actually delete P's?
Well, when you have a good rapport with the singer and you coach them right, this will be looking like it's looking here.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see.
But sometimes you need to say, because you feel the vocalist is not standing up to the stress of the session, you need to get shit done, and you're going to end up with parts that are not perfect. Because you just want to let them go, because you're feeling that it's not happening. Then you're going to say, dann lässt man mal,
I'll fix it in the mix.
dann lässt man mal alle 5 Grad sein. Then you let every 5
Be even.
be even.
Other sinful soul.
And good is.
And do this. Move around stuff.
Well, we're going to compare now to the lead vocal. Gonna say, okay, this is a little bit too early.
Of all the sinful soul.
But if this is all over the place, like it was with Sebastian Bach, I had to move notes on top of each other. They were, I mean, he doesn't know how to do this. Okay, so you had.
He's probably never had a person telling him that he doesn't, right?
No, that's not the problem. It's you can't tell him because he'll throw a fit. He'll throw a fit saying, no, that's not it, and it was perfect, and you don't know. And then he's going to run out crying and driving with tires squealing away and then returning 2 hours later saying, I can sing again. If you have a vocalist that you can't criticize or you can't say, do it again because he can do it better. The thing is, if I say, let's do it again, you can do it better. It's more of, I trust that you have more in you.
But I cannot say, fuck you, I'm Sebastian Bach.
No, you can't.
He probably can.
But the thing is, if you say you can do it better, it's a positive criticism because I actually think you are better than what you already thought is good.
So it's pushing people to kind of...
Yes. If I don't get the best performance out of you that you've ever done, then why...
You are doing your job wrong.
Yeah.
The hen of the hen of
The hen?
The hen of the
hen?
the last day.
I don't even know what the lyrics are here. So what I'm...
Das Hähnchen war gut.
So what I'm doing now is I move this to the right, so I'm moving this to the left, do a crossfade, and technically you shouldn't be able to tell.
till the hen of the last.
The hen of the last day. It's when you live on a chicken farm. Michael Sadler, for example, super, super nice guy, all that. When he's behind the mic, very focused, and there's certain things he gets pissed off when you do them. Like when he's singing, and you're stopping it because you think, oh no, there was a mistake or whatever. When there are mistakes, you have to let him finish, because otherwise he gets pissed.
I see.
And then you tell him, do that again. He doesn't like it when you make the choice that in the middle of his performance there was something not good. Of course, it's saving time, but he's not super happy about it. So you let it go and you say, well, we need to do that bit again. And so every vocalist has their little pet peeves. You just have to find out. A vocalist that trusts me as much as you do is rare. Probably mean.
Again, why should I care? Which is why I trust you. So I don't care anyway. So you might as well make the decisions. Yeah, if it's anything that I can kind of give away as an advice is that having an ego in the studio is not always a very good idea.
Oh, really not. Doesn't help anyone. The thing is, you trust me because when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I had to learn that as well.
If you have someone...
I had to learn that you know your shit.
But if you have someone inexperienced, you might be...
Which I was 15 years ago.
No, but if I'm inexperienced and you have...
Well, of course, if you present weakness to me, I will not...
Yeah, so if you have an issue with something I'm doing, you might be right in having an issue if I'm inexperienced. Which is why the course is important, because then people learn my stuff.
And they can fake the experience.
No, well, then they have that experience at least from me.
Ages forever.
So it might make... it might get rid of a lot of the inexperience. Look at all this shit. I mean, it feels like this is... Why are they even doing this? In the end, it does make a better vocal performance. Get rid of any kind of stuff you don't need. Of course, always a nice fade in. Look at all these S's. That's early compared to this. Don't need any of this. That's all nice. Now I'm cutting a little bit of the note off there, but that's fine.
Also, you can see that in the last chorus, I was concentrating on other stuff than on the right placement of the S's. But with all the high C and stuff.
That's an orange juice.
Nobody's getting this right. The high C.
No, I think actually it is.
English?
I think it is one in English too. I'm actually not sure. Who's it? No, I think it's also an English orange juice.
Okay.
Again, what the fuck do I know?
Down till the end of the last day.
It sounds weird, but it shouldn't ever sound like Cher. Unless,
of course, you are Cher and want to sound like this.
unless you want that super
happen to
inhuman.
invent this
Yeah.
and be a...
I mean, now it's literally like people sound like robots, and apparently nobody gives a shit. And that is, of course, when you clearly hear it, that's what people have an issue with, like Glenn.
Unless, of course, it's the stylistic element that you're actually aiming at.
Absolutely, it's a style, it's a thing. One could also say, out of principle, I don't want to do it because I want it to be real.
Yeah.
Which,
But then again, everything we're doing here is faking it.
but the thing is, then someone like Glenn, for example, he also shouldn't edit guitars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because cutting off chunks or whatever from guitar, moving them is different, but I mean, that's the same thing. It's not the real performance. It still needs to be human, that's the point. And you can use some tweaking of the pitch and still have it sound fully real and human if you're careful and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Of course, the great thing is the Very Audio in Cubase is built in. That's pretty much what Melodyne is doing as an external plugin, or what Autotune's doing. So I don't even use Autotune. I just use the Very Audio built right back into Cubase. There we go. Bye-bye. But I'll teach all that in the course that you people will hopefully pay for. I don't know if that's a course that will sell really well, because how many people are saying, oh, I totally record vocals all the time. Even though they should, because, you know, it's kind of like the important thing in a song. I think a lot of bands that produce themselves probably have an issue producing vocals because they're producing their own vocalist. And trusting the guitar player to tell you something is, I think, if I...
Who sucks even more than the vocalist in general.
Yeah, but if I, for example, was one of your band members and told you the thing that I'm telling you...
Which you are, kind of.
But in a different way. You know what I mean? If Martin had told you, do this and do this...
Yeah,
there are other politics involved in the band that interfere with you taking advice.
Yeah.
So having someone that's not constantly part of your band is a good idea.
The waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are past, lashed until the end of the last day. Waterfalls, the memories of the desperate calls and helpless thoughts, caught in shattered cages forever. I know forever. I know forever.
So what we should do now is play the whole song, not record anything, take my mic off, but have Peter only switch between the Rafa and the mic cam so that they have a full performance of the song with you on the mic.
Okay.
Which I can cut into the video later.
Cool.
Makes sense to have like a full performance. And once I mixed it, then we actually have something to use.
I'm tied down, I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now, a bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done, it's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls are past, lost until the end of the last day. At long
Thank you so much for the people that watched this as the full video. It wasn't a live stream. It was pre-recorded because it was about the mic and stuff. And we recorded this on January 3rd when the mic is coming out in February. So we couldn't do it as a live stream. We had to do it as a pre-recorded video. But that's that's fine. You couldn't interact.
It's a really great idea to put wheels on an office chair. So that you can actually roll around. Move a bit. Stretch your legs.
Okay, it's clearly been bedtime for Rafa for an hour now. Thanks for watching this. It's been a long video and it wasn't a live stream, so you couldn't interact. I don't know how many people will watch this, but if you followed the other 17 or 18 sessions...
And you don't know how many people are commenting on this video and wondering why we are not reacting to the comments.
Yeah, but it's not a chat.
What do people know?
Oh, some things. They know many things, according to them. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Peter, for switching. I can put animals at the end because this is edited. So thank you for that. This is actually edited, so I'll probably skip through a couple of things that we couldn't skip through during live stream. So thanks for that. The next vocal session, again, will be a live stream.
Okay.
Why
If
not?
you say so. Yeah.
We're going to do it after the mic's released, and then we can actually show the mic in action live, because holy crap, does that sound good. Thanks for watching, and the animals at the end, I'm going to say.
Bye.
Give me a sundown, tell the light. Give me just a one.